How y'all doing? What's happening? I had to take time to go back and just appreciate Steve Kerr's stance and other athletes speaking out about these politicians and the lack of them doing something about the gun violence in America, especially with the schools, what happened in Buffalo, be it racially driven, student driven. It has to be done. And a lot of times people don't really pay coaches or athletes a lot of attention about what they're saying. But this is definitely gaining traction. And Steve Kerr lost his father behind gunfire. Steve Kerr was very passionate and very direct. And even though Golden State had to play Dallas in game 4 the other night, they lost Tuesday night. And you could tell he wasn't really, because it overtaken. It was very impactful. And understandably so. It's hard to be in a place when something like that happens and then it has it happening directly towards where you are as a human being. And I've seen other prominent athletes, people speaking out in different settings. But I thought what Steve Kerr said was very on point, very in tune, very in touch. I still think Damian Lee, Golden State Warriors player, said it best. He says, you got a better access to guns than you do the baby formula. Something ain't right with that. And it says a lot if there's a movement. And Steve Kerr says something, this bipartisan has to kick in. They want to play logo tag about this or that, but both sides got to do something about this. Lip service, because how many times are you going to keep down and bow down and call the NRA your zaddy and keep kissing the ring? How many more lives have got to be wasted off of senseless acts with these guns, especially these kind of guns that ain't even really meant for consume in the streets? They're military based. So what are people doing? And why are they going in such high ammunition and going at it? I applaud Steve Kerr for what he said. And hey, it take everybody to speak up on stuff. It really does. Because, if you don't say nothing, it won't be nothing. So you got to put your money where your mouth is. And he put it there. And it's long overdue. Because it's very frustrating, And you being black going to a supermarket in a district and they cap you. But you putting your children at school, that hits close to home. All that hits close to home. But they ain't say nothing from Sandy Hook. They haven't said anything about nothing. They have tolerated all this to transpire. Why is that? Because they rather get the bag with the NRA giving them coin than to take care of people. And they've showed it over and over and over and over and over again. Who do they really care about? The green. That's the sad reality. But I applaud Steve Kerr. I applaud LA Dodgers manager Dave Roberts speaking out too. All of them. All the voices that have been speaking about it. Because this is embarrassing for America and beyond that they still want to play Showdown at the OK Corral, that they still want the Wild Wild West. They still about that. They really take, when people use that quote, all about that smoke, they take it to a whole nother level. But at what cost? Please hit like, subscribe, welcome thoughts and comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands, keep your mind clear, watch out for one another. And how long can America be about all that smoke if they are taking out a lot of innocent lives? I'm out.